Unbelievable!
And welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 4. So, this is gonna be just a part of this level, isn't it? I think we're just gonna go ahead and go to the... I gotta imagine this is the last level right here. So let's just do it. We got long credits and everything. Like, let's get it over with. The Past Unmasked. This has been a very interesting playthrough, I think, if this is the very last level. I'm assuming this is the boss as well, but we'll see. I like how Cortex is locked up there.
Do you have any idea how stubborn I used to be? Yes. I need to stop him from making you. But I can't kill him because that would kill me. So I guess that means I'll have to kill you. Yoink.
Oh, okay. I don't know what this yellow platform is.
Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic?
Oh, nice.
Cheater!
Oh, okay, so that just gives away there.
Yoink. Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic? She lasted!
Okay, is there any more that are gonna...
Assistant, go!
Stupid scientist.
Just relax and accept non-existence.
Okay. Alright.
Shoot-o-matic, shoot! Blast it!
Oh, okay.
Assistant, help!
Yeah, take that, Cortex.
Time out, time out! Annihilator, fire!
Guess we'll just... I always find that so stupid.
Afraid of the searing deadly laser?
Could probably actually jump over the upper one there.
Careful,
Uh-oh.
I might flip. Yes, your whole world is upside down. Confused?
Yes, actually.
Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells.
Oh, I should be dead. Go down.
Assistant, help!
No! I just wanted the hit. No. Oh, I shouldn't do that. Okay. Should be a shoot. Oh, guess we're doing more. Shoot-o-matic time, guys.
Assistant, help!
Okay.
Can't keep up the pace.
Okay, time's gonna be reversed against us.
Slowing. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex.
Oh, no.
Slowing. Ready, set. Cower before Cortex.
Wait for it. Okay.
Blast it.
Okay, where's the assistant?
Go.
Oh, he's over there. Okay. Halfway through.
Rude. Enough. I'm bored of your shenanigans.
Uh-oh, spin time.
Unbelievable.
You know, that's my line.
Stop that.
I'm the one that says unbelievable. Gosh darn it.
Stop that.
How did I survive that? How did I survive that again?
Blast it. Assistant, help.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Oh, no. Ooh, I can't believe it gave me that. Oh, my goodness.
Not like this. No, no, no.
Ooh, that is a concussion if there ever was one.
Must have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won!
Yes, good job, Cortex.
My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you.
Yes, go make Crash Bandicoot.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
But Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Uh-oh.
Failure again.
Explains a lot.
You stay. What are you going to do to me?
Looks like somebody needs a little time out. Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe.
Is he going back to, what's the, Uka Uka? Look, Dingo Dial's gonna get all the franchise and whatnot. It's gonna be great.
Interdimensional travels. Enjoy the breeze with our innovative three-wall dining room design. Dingo's Diner. Health and safety rated D. For delicious.
Yeah.
Warning, D is a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
Don't worry about that. I'd eat there. I endorse them.
Peace at last.
That was all he wanted. Just some nice peace.
Oh, almost there, almost there. Good thing. Yes! Victory!
Crash, why you gotta be so lazy?
Hey, Crash, you're in. 5,
You're holding it upside down, Crash!
2, 1.
Look at those kids rotting their minds with those video games. Who does that? I mean, really. Oh. What is this? Oh, no, that's sad. Oh, he must have been the voice the whole time. Very sad.
This game has been a work of fiction. Any similarities to any marsupials, talking masks, dingo alligator hybrids, or evil science guys with weirdly shaped heads, living or dead, is purely coincidental. You should not have played this game if you suffer from Wumpa allergy, crash rash, fear of alternate dimensions, fear of moving platforms, fear of still platforms, fear of sequels, fear of
sequels,
bouncy noises, fear of super science, fear of collecting things, fear of 90s nostalgia, inability to comprehend time paradoxes, inability to forgive those who have
I don't think
wronged you,
anybody can
inability
comprehend
to pick
those.
a restaurant when someone asks you what you're hungry for, inability to remember where you parked, or a delicate tummy. For more information on bandicoots and their diet, habitat, mating habits, birthday wish lists, and shoe sizes,
Birthday
visit
wish
your local
lists.
library
Okay.
or ask your grandma. I don't know if she has any prior experience with bandicoots, but she's very wise, and I'm sure she'd love to hear from you. The makers of this game do not in any way endorse eating at Dingodile's Diner, which has been known to cause trans-dimensional discharge, intestinal rifts, wampa whooping cough, parasitic
Wampa
slime boils,
whooping
random
cough.
teleportation into darker
Sounds
timelines,
terrible.
and uncontrollable mewing like a little kitty cat during important business meetings. Any unauthorized exhibition, distribution, or duplication of this game will result in very hurt feelings. And why would you want to hurt our feelings? We've always said really nice things about you. We even said your new haircut looked great, even though it was kind of a weird length for you. Guests of Crash Bandicoot stay at Insane Beach Suites, which is just a log with some moss on it. The moss is really soft, though, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep. What, are you too good to sleep on a log? Sorry, Your Majesty, I suppose you want a continental breakfast instead of a handful of ants that make their nest under the tree. Jeez Louise, there's no pleasing some people. Can you give me a minute? Okay, I'm ready to go again. The events of this game are absolutely 100% canonical.
Buddy, the
Unless you
helper
didn't like
cat.
them, in that case, it was all a dream.
The Insane Trilogy cinematics. When were those everything? Oh, maybe from taking them when they were showing off the original game at the very end there. Where's the awesome ending music? There's just none. It's just usually they just put in a few songs from the game. That's usually good enough. But I guess not. Instead, we're just treated to looking at the people of Activision Shanghai. Heavy Iron Studios. I have no idea who those are or who they are. Hard Suit Labs. No idea. Art support. That sounds like artists. That sounds like a department. Airborne Studios. No idea. All these studios, and there's just too many studios in games these days. Beyond FX. I really would be curious to see like how a game gets thrown into, into becoming a thing these days. You look at like more simple or games done by one person. Like they all had a vision and to make a game go through and such. But like, who decides? I'm gonna make Crash Bandicoot 4 at Activision. Is it really just like money that just compels them? They just say, hey, we want money. People want Crash Bandicoot 4. They love the Insane Trilogy. They want more nostalgia. Give them more. And then Activision CEO is like, okay, here, let's do it. And then they just gotta start making a game. I don't know. So I guess let's talk about the game for a little bit while we're letting these credits roll. It was a very interesting experience. I think. There is. It isn't to say it wasn't with its frustration. Not getting too many gem boxes on this run was pretty kind of disheartening for myself, which probably means that I probably won't ever come back to wanting to 100% this game unless there's like some super incentive for me to do it. Or if I might, you never know, because I'm the kind of person that says I'll never do something and then maybe down the road it just ends up happening that way. But it is a very difficult game as far as the 100%ing goes. And I mean, we haven't even really scratched the surface of what it really means to 100% this game, That being said, I really wish I would have been more in the idea of I should have just rolled through it at the beginning, because even the platforming was actually quite difficult. And like, I've played Crash 1 through 3 so many times that like it doesn't, like, it's hard, but it doesn't bother me as much as like something like this game did. I guess it's just the adjustment to the new Crash Bandicoot 4 game. So like if I were to rate this game as far as the 4, I'd probably put it at the bottom only because it just hasn't sat with me long enough yet. At some point I will probably replay through this game, and I'll probably attempt to, do a better job of 100%ing it if I can even do so. But until that happens, I had a mixed opinion. Was the game built really good? Yes. Is the game good and should you buy it? Yes. But I don't know. there's just something that didn't sit right with me with this first playthrough, and that happens from time to time with a lot of games, you know. So, I'm reading Tim Cook, and I'm like, what's Apple doing in this? I'm like, oh wait, no, that's probably a different Tim Cook. It is really well done game. To be honest, like, there were a couple of issues that I have, and I know I like to make be more aggressive on the tiniest little issues, but like, I don't know, that's just who I am, and it's something that I've always just kind of gone through and just done in my life, where I just harp on those things. But I at this point now, I can sit back and think to myself, you know, all things considered, this game is built really well. It fits really nicely within the trilogy, as well as being an addition to that. So I'd say that it gets points back a lot for how it is. But overall, I think it is worth a try. I just don't think it's worth a try of trying to 100% it the first time. It's one of those games where it's like, I mean, some people have probably already gone and just tried to, you know, 100% it and whatnot. Obviously, this is a month and a half after being done, and probably actually 2 months when this uploads. But overall, it is a really good game, and the next time I play it, I'll probably have a lot more joy playing it now that I know what to expect and everything. Sometimes games are enjoyed better that way, when I do know what I'm expecting versus what I'm not expecting. I think platformers kind of have that vibe for me. Like RPGs, the experience is always within the first time you play through an RPG. Like the second time is like, it's okay. You know, it's, you know, you get a lot more of that stuff that you wanted to do, and obviously there might be some paths that you wanted to take that time, but like, for me personally, like, I don't know, like, I think just knowing how to play the platformer the second time through just makes the more sense to me. I really wish there was just some music playing in the background here, though. That's kind of a letdown, if I'm very much so honest. It's a very boring credit screen as well. I could hit back and be done with it, but I feel like I owe it to, you know, the programmers that made this game to, you know, have, you know, their names and stuff be scrolled across the screen here. It only makes sense. It's only fair. But yeah, I don't have much more to say about it. Play the game. It's good. If you watch the whole playthrough, I thank you very much for making it through all this entire thing. I hope you guys are excited for whatever's next. I read that as fiance, not finance. I'm always curious to see how... I wish there was like on the side there showed like, you know, start to finish and credits. Because like there are times when like I want to see what's after the credits. Because, you know, sometimes they put stuff after the credits, and that's fine. But like when the credits are like 40 minutes long, then it becomes a problem, because then I don't, you know, like, you know, bathroom breaks and stuff need to like occur for credits, which is kind of problematic in its own right too. But I don't know. Editorial, marketing, PR. I'd assume we're getting kind of close. I'm hoping. Oh, this is other finance. Human resources. I think Dr. Cortex needs an HR department. I think he would have functioned a lot better. It would be kind of cool though. Like I wish in the original game this kind of had it, but like having original graphics, like kind of a lot of games do this kind of thing where they put like original graphics, and like it's totally an impossible thing to do in a game like this, because you'd have to literally build the graphics from the ground up again, which could be easy or probably is very hard. But I think that would be kind of a cool thing to see as well. Maybe in those inverted levels, you know, that might have that kind of thing. I also wish that was kind of a thing in the Insane trilogy as well. Marketing and commercial. I don't know what EMEA actually is. Looks, it might be the European Activision. That's what I would guess. You know, as I see like UK, France, Dutch. I think that's Dutch. I don't actually know. Yep, we're just floating through time here, I guess. That's what we're doing. From when this goes up, I've heard a lot of talk about people talking about a Spyro 4 happening sometime soon. Because Spyro also had the same fate of just the games were... Apparently, I actually have never played Spyro Enter the Dragonfly myself, and I've been told that the game is absolute trash, but I can only surmise from what I've played, which is nothing, so I can't really, you know, judge it myself. But a lot of people are really just like, we really want a Spyro 4, which I would be fully on board with if they kept it in the same kind of realm as Spyro 1, 2, 3. I personally myself, I am more so a Spyro 1 and 2 person. I've never really been the biggest fan of Spyro 3. It's an okay game. Like it deserves a yeah, the music department. Woo! But it just isn't my cup of tea. Spyro 1 and 2 were much more where I enjoyed it very much so. So if they can kind of keep it kind of more towards that, I would be okay with that. But it's the kind of thing of we would have to see. We'd have to see what happens. It's kind of interesting because like in that world, like they don't really deal with. I mean, I guess they could go the same route as this and do time travel, but I don't think I'd like that. I think I'd like. They just need kind of like a new area to explore, or maybe just a new issue. Or I've heard people talking about like, you know, Nasty Nork teams up with like Ripto and the Sorceress or something like that. I don't know. Production services worldwide localization. Really don't know how long these credits are, but I'm assuming we're getting there. The temptation to hit the back button is just killing me. Like, it's right there. It wants me to press it. I need to press it, but I don't want to because we made it this far. QA functional. I don't know what functional means in that regard, or if that's just the name of the company. It's hard to tell because like a lot of these don't have, you know, like TMs or anything like that. There are a lot of people in that department. QA audiovisual lab and QA compatibility lab. QA technology. A lot of quality assurance in this game. But I think it all paid off. I think the game is very much so well done. I only had like a couple of issues, like honestly going through this game as far as like glitchiness and just like awkward things, which isn't to say that there's plenty more that I still would need to explore to be able to fully be like, all right, that is a disaster. Quality assurance Minneapolis, special thanks. Usually when we get to the special thanks part, we're like, we're in it to win it. Oh, I guess not. Global Digital in America commercial. America's commercial. Yep. Still in these credits. Longest credit roll ever. Strategy and business intelligence. Studio operations. Supply chain operations. North America. Oh no, there's multiple areas. Europe. Okay, well at least there's not too many there. APAC. I have no idea what APAC stands for. Talent acquisition. I would guess that's like the rest of the world then. ATVI special thanks. Emerging franchises Baby Bandicoots. Oh, are those the kids? I think that's what that's supposed to be. Senior producer. Recording facilities. Talent. A lot of talent, apparently. Oh, I think we're at the end here. Dolby Audio, powered by WWise. Toys for Bob. Toys for Bob, remember? Are those dogs? Oh no, that's sad. Man, there's so many sad things in those credits. Triple spin unlocked. While running, tap square, square, square to attack in a wider radius and seriously boost your speed. Give it a spin in the time trials. Keep going, there's so much more to do. Get all the skins, gems, flashback tapes, time trial relics, and discover the insanity perfect relics. Are you bad enough, Bandicoot, to reach 100% completion? So I read something about the insanely perfect relics, and what that means is that you have to get all the gems in a level, plus, like, and make it in time, I think. Very much so terrible. I did not want to go back that way. I want to go this way, which I think takes you back to, yes, right here at the beginning, Insanity Beach. Which, look, we did it. We got a perfect on that level. And we almost got a perfect on that level. I don't know. We'll get them next time. But that is going to do it for this entire playthrough, guys. So I want to thank you guys for watching this entire playthrough, and thank you guys for making it all the way through. A subscription, if you have not, would always be appreciated, as well as comment on what you guys' thoughts were on this entire game. I always try to read comments, as well as liking whenever I can get a chance to read them, so please, by all means. If you did not know by this point, you should probably know. I stream most nights at 7, so make sure to check me out there at twitch.tv/Carvin01. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join the super awesome Discord. Thanks, guys. It's been fun, and goodbye!